Hi YouTube, this is Tanky's Crafting Mom, and I have a fun little transformation to make today for us. We've all seen these cute little lanterns that they have at the Dollar Tree. Well, I thought it would be fun to take it from this to this. Isn't that cute? So that's what we're going to do today. Now how we're going to do this to start off is we're going to lightly sand the entire lantern, okay? Lightly sand the whole thing. And the colors of paint you're going to want today are going to be a pumpkin orange, a yellow, a mossy green, black, and brown. And then you're going to need a cream or an ivory color. You're also going to need black spray paint and some painter's tape. Now you can use any tape you have, but painter's tape's easy to get on and get off. What I want you to do, after you've gone ahead and you've sand it, and it's just a light sanding. It doesn't have to be heavy or anything like that. And then take your painter's tape and just go ahead and tape inside where the pumpkins are. You want to leave the rim there, like so. And you're just going to go all the way around it, making sure you've got the pumpkins and the side all covered. If you need to cut that with scissors to make it exact, that's fine. And if for some reason you miss a little bit, don't panic. We can cover it up with the black paint. So you're going to want to do this on all four sides and make sure your pumpkins are completely covered. Once they're completely covered, take them outside and spray paint with black. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but make sure the black you use can also be used specifically for plastic, because you're not going to want this to peel off. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to peel off the tape, and you're going to have your pumpkins, and everything around it's going to be black. Don't worry if you missed any, because you can touch it up like I was saying earlier, so no problem there. So go ahead and let's start with the bottom. We're going to start with the cream color. I'm going to bring this down here so you can see it better. The one I've got's Annie Sloan. It's the old white, but any cream color is going to work for you. And you're going to want to do all four pumpkins. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see if I can't beat this to death to get it open, huh? It's always going to happen on camera. It doesn't ever bother you when it's not on camera and people are watching you. There we go. So I'm just going to take this down. I've got the fan on because it's kind of warm today. So go ahead and grab a brush. Now remember, whenever you're painting, use the right size brush. You don't want to use a super big brush if you're doing a small area, and you don't want to use a small brush if you're doing a super small area. So kind of keep that in mind. And it's going to take about 2 coats, maybe 3. And you're just going to go around your pumpkin. Now there are stems on here as well, so keep your eyes on the stems. You don't want to cover those up. If you do, well, that's fine. We just paint over it. It just makes it a little easier if you don't have to. There's spider webs on this too, which you can really notice better after you get it painted. So we're just going to go around and get this all painted. What I was thinking is, when it's all painted and we like how we've got it done, we can go over it, not the whole thing, just the spider webs, with a glitter paint. I picked this up at Walmart the other day. It's glitter glue, and I thought that might be fun to put on the spider webs on here. So just go ahead, go around, do all 4 pumpkins, and then come back and start again, because like I said, it's going to take a couple coats. Chalk paint covers pretty well, but everything has to dry. So I'm just going to put you on a brief pause while I paint this pumpkin, and I'll be right back. There we go, right? Snap back before you even knew I was gone. So I've gone ahead and put a coat of green. This is the moss green. I've got the ivory. I've left the orange, the color of the lantern. I haven't gone over that. with the pumpkin color. That's kind of a your choice type thing. And then I'll put a second coat on this. While these two are drying, I'm going to grab the ink Waverly chalk paint. The acrylic works just as good. Actually, on these ones, on the sides here, the black was an acrylic, so, and it covered great. It just, chalk paints tend to dry a little faster, so that's the only reason I like them as far as painting goes. Otherwise, I'm happy with acrylics. I really am. Now we're going to go in and we're just going to do, see where I've messed up here? Well, I didn't mess up. We're going to blame that on the spray bottle on the tape. Just go on in and paint that. And then anywhere that you think should be black, go ahead and touch it up and go through and do all your touching up. I'm just doing this little area here so we can go on to the finishing of the front one there. What I did on this one here, I went in with a really small brush when I was all done. See how the insides are all covered up nice and neat? I did that with a small, really small brush after I was all finished and I was done touching things up. And it did a really good job. It didn't look right to me, it didn't look right with leaving all the orange showing through after painting just the top part. Also, if you get paint on the orange pumpkin and it stays on there and it dries, you can take a Q-tip and just a little bit of acetone, not much, and it'll take it right off. And I usually don't do the cobwebs until I've got everything painted as far as 2 coats or 3, whichever it needs. But I wanted this to not be boring for you. So, how's everybody's day going? I hope you're having a blessed day. My sister, bless her heart, had a rough day today. She lost one of her little puppies. So if you're a praying person, say a prayer for her. She was very sad. She's a good kid. Other than that, everybody here's doing great. I have a potbelly pig, and I have horses and dogs and cats. And tell me down in the comments, what's your favorite animal? Is it like dogs, cats? Do you like horses, chickens? I mean, what's your all-time favorite? I think if it's an animal, it can't go wrong because I love most animals anyway. I live on a little over 6 acres, and we've been very blessed to be able to have a lot of different types of livestock through the years. So that's nice. I still have 2 horses, but I don't ride as much as I used to. It's been a hot summer here. Okay, see, now I've pretty much got the cobwebs all done. And then you can see here at the top, sorry, see here? It's, you can see where the tape covered it. And it really, this ink and this black just really cover well. And then when you're all done, you're going to want to spray it with some kind of top coat to just kind of lock it in so nothing peels off on you. How's that looking? It's cute, huh? So, and then you've got your brown you're going to do on the stems there. And once you get all the detail work on it, let me show you this. See there, you've got your brown stems, and you can do them whatever color you'd like. And you know what I thought would be really cute in these, instead of the tea light they have, is to put fairy lights inside of it. And I thought that would really brighten it up inside. Now I want you all to go ahead and finish doing your entire pumpkin. Get all the insides painted, get your browns done. And then when that's all done, if you can, if you have this puffy paint, you'll want to go around the top of it and put these little dots. Just little dots all the way across. They don't have to be huge. See? Sorry, my hand's in the way today, isn't it? You just go around just like that. And it just kind of adds something to it, I think. You know, it'd be really cute too. Sorry, I was having a moment with that. Make sure you tap it, that'll help. Rhinestones would be cute too. Or if you don't have any puffy paint, just get some of your orange paint and make dots around the top. It doesn't have to be one specific type of coloring. You can use any type of paint for that. So now we've got the top all done. Just give it a couple taps. It'll help that settle down a bit because it wants to stand up. And then you can take your glitter glue. Let's see the lid on this. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it'll open up. So when you open it up, it'll just let it through. So twist top, I guess, is what I'm looking for. And then just take that glitter. Now there's other kinds of glitter out there that have the glue, or if you don't have any glitter glue and you live far from the Walmart or whatever, like I live over an hour away, just put a little bit of Mod Podge and throw in some glitter on. Ooh, that would have been a mess. There it is. Crisis averted. So just go ahead. You could paint it on too, whatever you want to do. Oh, yeah, I think this really adds a little bit of dimension on there that it didn't have before. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? Oh, I like that. You could also do some of that up along the top there. And when you're all done, you could make a really cute messy bow. Or you could just leave it totally plain. You could put it on a crate and have it sitting on a table with some moss underneath it. There's so many options. You don't have to stick with just one. I probably should have made a messy bow for y'all. I am so sorry I didn't do that. I will do that before we're done. I'll just grab some ribbon and we'll go to town with a cute little messy bow to put at the top. You guys getting your kids their Halloween costumes? I saw they were already in the stores the other day. It's crazy how fast everything comes in, isn't it? Oh, I like that. What do you think? And that's all there is to making this darling little lantern. Look at that. Isn't that just the cutest thing? You figure you are taking that from just a plain little green orange lantern with no serious definition, even from a distance, and you're making it into this really cute little lantern here that it just everybody's going to love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Are you with me on this? That turned out cute, though. I'm really thrilled with that. Also, another idea I had is, let me see. Do I have that with me? I don't. They have a black skeleton one, and I have that one. And I was thinking you could, I've seen them on line where they've just dry brushed them. You could use the same technique and paint the skeleton white, and then maybe dry brush the bat, and then use black glitter on the spider web, and you're going to have a matching pair. I mean, I could definitely do that for you. If you'd like me to, leave that in the comments. I have a couple of them here I was going to do for my kids, so just let me know on that. I'm going to put you on pause real quick. I'll be back before you even knew I was gone, and I'll get some ribbon and we'll make a messy bow. Okay. All right, I grabbed some ribbon. And just so y'all know, messy bows are new to me as well. So we're going to do this together and have some fun. I mean, even if you do it wrong, you can always fix it right. Not as easy as with paint, but we can do it. We are an awesome set of people. Tanky's Crafting Mom has a lot of awesome people out there who are so good to watch her videos. Talking about myself in a third sense, that's kind of scary, isn't it? We call it senior moments, right? If you see my other videos, you know that. So where are my scissors? I want the sharp ones. I guess we can just use these ones here. So I'm just going to cut this because I don't want it super big. I don't want this wire on the side here, so I'm going to cut the wire off. The wire's great for some things, but not this. Just cutting it along. I have a bunch of ribbon. I was at the dollar store today. I'll do a haul tomorrow. But there was some Halloween and Christmas that I've never seen before. I mean, I was really, really pleasantly surprised. So, let's see. The gingerbread men are out, and they've got some really cute ornaments. And you could do so many different things with them. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to be painting a booth sign for us. We'll be doing that together here in the next couple days. I plan on filming that tomorrow. Really sorry I was gone for a couple days. It's the harvest season here, so there's a lot of canning going on. So let me put this down so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm just throwing some bows on there. And you want to, oops, okay, cut some string there. See the string? You can also use a zip tie, and then you're supposed to angle them so they go different directions, like so. And I don't want a really big one because the piece we did isn't super big. No, I don't think that color will work. Let's see what this one does if we just tie it up, if it's cute or not. Let's see. I'm just basically tying a bow with the string and pulling it tight. Oh, that's cute. I mean, it would be cuter with more ribbon, but I mean, that's pretty cute. But cut it down so it's smaller. What do you think? Just tie it onto that. Let me grab that. Just tie it up around the little handle thing here. I need the bigger scissors, don't I? I had them a little while ago, and I went and cut something, and I'm not quite sure what I did with them. So, you could ducktail these or anything like that you want it to. Boy, these things are dull. They belong to an old lady like myself who no longer sewed and just got rid of a bunch of stuff. And that was in the box she left on my front door. Somebody's kind enough to give you something, you don't want to just dispose of it because it may not be exactly what you need or want. Every time I use them, I think about her, so I guess that's a good thing. All right, let's see. Okay. Sorry if my hands are in the way. So there's our little bow. Just tie it right there to the top. That really does kind of dress it up a bit, doesn't it? You can make it as big or as small as you want, but that kind of gives you the general idea. I mean, not bad at all. I'll get better at these little bows. I think really they're not hard. It's just being prepared, and you need a bunch of ribbon rather than just 2 or 3 pieces. So I'm going to let you all go, and I hope you have a great day. Please remember to subscribe or comment if you would. Let me know if you've seen some things that you have some ideas about that would improve the channel. And thank you for coming to Tanky's Crafting Mom. You have a good day. Bye.